juice. So today's review comes courtesy of Rosabeauty hair. They are an AliExpress seller. What I have in my hair is their Brazilian deep wave. The lengths are 3 20-inch bundles and a 16-inch closure. Now this definitely is not what they sent as far as color, but as promised, I told you guys I'm gonna start playing and experimenting with color. I definitely have a lot of learning to do. I'm sure you obviously can tell I definitely have a lot of learning to do. This was my first time ever in life coloring hair, and this is what I got. I was going to go ahead and fix it before I made the wig and showed it to you guys, but I was like, you know what, this is a learning process and a journey, and I know that this time next year I'll be so much better at coloring that I'm going to be able to look back at this and just laugh. Now, I did want to do blonde, more of a honey blonde, like this up here. I don't know if this would be considered brown or blonde. You guys tell me, what do you call this? Like, I call this color up top, or like this right here, honey blonde, but I guess it can be called like brown or honey brown as well. But this was my intentions, to get this color all over. And as I processed the hair, I guess I was too slow, because I did the first bundle, I did the second bundle, I did the third bundle, obviously, then I did the closure. And after I was finished, I was like, oh, I'm sure it's not processed. So I didn't even try to go back and check on the first two bundles to make sure that they were not too processed yet. I went ahead and like cleaned my area and gave the baby a snack and all that different stuff. And then by the time I was done that, I came back to check on the hair, and it was this here. The first two bundles looked like this. I freaked out, went ahead and washed it out, washed it out, used my purple shampoo and all of that. What struck me, because I guess I'm new to this, I did let them process in foil. I don't know if the foil makes them process faster or just better, but I put the dye on the hair, and then I rolled it up like little rolls of corn or something like that in the foil. And when I went to go and grab it, they were hot, and that's kind of what freaked me out. So you guys tell me if you're familiar with dyeing hair and processing hair. Is that normal for the foil to feel hot when it's processed, or does that mean it was over processed? Because even the foil for the top bundle and the closure felt hot too, but not as hot as this. Like, this was hot, like it almost was too hot for me to touch, and it kind of freaked me out, because like I said, I've never done this before and I really didn't know what to expect. Let me show you guys really quick the bleach I used. But these are the products that I used to bleach the hair. They're by the brand Blonde Brilliance, and this is a Express level 9 powder lightener, and then this is the 35 volume cream developer. And I just used it like you would use any other cream developer and powder, and just, pour the powder, put the cream in. I kind of let it get a little bit more soupy. You guys know that when I do my frontals and I bleach the knots, or even my closures, I let it stay really thick. But when you're dyeing hair, what I learned from YouTube and the few videos that I did watch is that it's better to be a little bit more soupy, which I found helped it to stretch a little bit more. I used all of my powder. I used all of my developer. I still have quite a bit of powder left, so I have to rebuy this. Honestly, because I am new, like brand new to coloring hair, I feel like I'm just gonna use my BW powder that I always use for my bleaching my knots. I'm just gonna use that for now in experimenting with hair dyes, and as I get more better and a better hold on how to use these products, then I'll go to like nicer quality products, because these were a lot more. I don't remember the price, I just remember that they were a lot more than just the regular developer and the BW powder that I usually get from Sally's, but I did want to show you what I used. If you want to get this color, I would say it worked really nice, but because I've never used the BW powder, I don't have a really good comparison to tell you if it's that much better where it's worth spending a lot more money. I imagine that it is, but like I said, I'm new, so if you're new, I would just recommend that you start from the bottom, I guess you would say, and just start with products that are a little bit more affordable and get a hold on the whole bleaching and all of that until and then once you do, you can kind of splurge, because like I said, I used a whole bottle of the developer and I don't think I would have if I would have used my normal developer, if that makes any sense. But like I said, it's my first time, so I'm proud of it for what it is. I will say that the color did take well to the hair, that's a given. For the top bundle and the closure, I didn't experience any additional shedding from bleaching the hair, but I did notice with the blonde, it shedded a lot more, and I guess that's because it's been over processed, I would guess. But because I only experienced it with this color, then I knew that trying to take it down this bright was the reason for it. And I guess that's to be expected. This is the closure is a 4x4 regular 3-part closure. I did bleach the knots and it took very well. I did make a little bit of light baby hair just to make it look a little bit more natural. I think I could have done more, but I didn't pluck the hairline or anything like that, because I never really pluck the hairlines with closures, only with frontals. But yeah, I don't really have anything bad to say about the hair. I did also notice, because I did strip the hair so much, it did take away a lot of the wave. Like, it's still wavy, but it's not this full deep wave, which kind of messes up the texture. So I did trim it a lot just to kind of make it look presentable, but I definitely will be going back in and altering the color again. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, my first try. I didn't want to come on here and be like, oh, I'm a professional and I did it right the first time, but really and truly, like, I took a whole lot of steps to make it right. I'd rather show you guys the mistakes and, you know, you guys can learn from my mistakes, opposed to, you know, just trying to come on here and pretend and front like I'm a pro. But let me know your suggestions on how to fix this color. I'm thinking about just cellophaning it, or using even a dye, and just taking it and dyeing the blonde part, the back, mainly like a chocolate brown, and then just leaving the top the color it is. I wouldn't even mind leaving like the ever so slight amount of streaks of the super bright blonde in there, but more so just making the base like this much of it chocolate brown. Let me know what you guys think of that. As far as the hair itself, it came nicely packaged. I'll show you that right now. So this is the box it came in. I believe it came DHL, and each bundle was nicely wrapped in a really nice ribbon, and it actually says their company on it, Rosabeauty, natural and unprocessed virgin hair. So I do like when companies put a nice touch. Also attached to the ribbon was you know, a little card that also says natural beauty, or Rosabeauty, natural and unprocessed virgin hair. And I thought that was a nice touch. And then that together was in, you know, the long plastic papers. And like I said, I got a 20, a 20, a 20. I used all of it. And then I got a 16-inch closure. I wanted an 18-inch closure, but I guess because I wanted them to pay me, they felt like I needed a shorter closure to save money. But it ended up working out fine, I guess, because I probably would have cut the front bangless short anyway. And then I cut the ends of the hair at least a good 2 to 3 inches, or about 2 inches, because that blonde was just doing too much at the bottom. So the 16-inch closure worked out in the end. I did try to ombre the hair, so all of the roots all the way around are black still. I don't think I did too shabby with the ombre. Like I said, you can't really see how blonde it was down here because I cut that. But to go from the black to this nice brown to the blonde and then even lighter. I think I did okay. It just was a disaster because it was too bright. But yeah, this is the box it came in. I had no complaint about shipping and handling or anything like that. I do recommend the hair. Like when I went ahead and bleached the knots and then I was looking at the hair as I laid it out to dye it, there was nothing wrong with the hair, nothing wrong with the wefts, no shedding from, you know, it coming out of the packaging. And I did love the luster that the hair did. It wasn't too shiny like beauty supply hair, but it just looked very nice and healthy, and the closure had a beautiful, all of it had a really beautiful curl pattern, and I believe it kept really well on the parts of the hair that are not overly processed. So yeah, that is my take on this hair. I would recommend it to you guys. Obviously, I would say watch a few more videos before you go ahead and try and dye it yourself. I'll show you the back a little bit. Like I said, I did cut it, so it is a little bit uneven back there just because I still have to go back and put it on the mannequin and make it even. I kind of just did one of these and kind of just trimmed where I saw fit. So of course I got it to go back in the back and kind of make it look nice, but so that you can see the dye job and all of that, this is the back. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your suggestions on how to fix this hair and make it more manageable. Like what dye do you recommend in order to get like a nice chocolate brown, especially at the back? And you know, just let me know your tips and tricks for dyeing hair if you have any in the comment section below, because trust me, I need all the help I can get, and I think you guys can see that here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.